Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Payne, take two. I knew when I called my husband before I went live just to say, hey, listen, I'm going to go live. So, don't call me. And of course, he doesn't answer and he calls and interrupts the video. So, anyway, I'm back. I decided to go live tonight because I want to talk to you guys about a few things. And for those of you who are new, I am Dr. Payne. I'm a chiropractor, wife, and mom of three amazing little boys. They're big boys now, but they're always my little boys forever, forever. I'm passionate about helping families feel better naturally. If you are on this page, you know most of my conversation is going to be revolved around health and wellness or autism. Those are my favorite subjects, but also lifestyle. And I do my best to stay away from politics and those type of touchy subjects, not because I don't care, but because I care too much. And if you care too much, you can get all wrapped up in it. And I've seen it take many people down. I refuse to let it take me down. So first, tell me where you're watching from. Comment below if you're getting this on the replay. And how has your week been? I hope your week has been well. I know a lot of you guys are in the coldest parts of the country and you are feeling it. And we have our little dips too. Don't think just because I'm in Miami that we don't get cold, because I mean, it's my version of cold. I was chilly to the bone. But I came here because I love connecting with people, and I didn't get to connect with people traditionally as much when my kids were little. I was all involved in everything that was the diagnosis, the treatment, the therapies, and you guys just didn't see me out and about. But as my kids got older and we built a village around us, and that village is our support, our family members. My family is amazing. My sisters, rock solid people. My husband, parents, God bless them. They have passed on. They lent a lot of help, but we have some amazing cousins and other extended family, my brother-in-law, everybody super, super duper helpful. My biggest part of our village has been my kids' school. And I know that's cliche on a Friday night to talk about your kids' school, but for real, my kids go to an amazing autism focused school. My other son goes to a wonderful preparatory school. And we've just been very, very lucky to have those types of people around us. So if you're a special needs parent out there, or you know someone who has a child with autism and they're in the Florida area, especially South Florida, please connect with me. There's an amazing educational opportunity at our school. We have three campuses and growing, and I just want to make sure every family has that available to them because that's been clutch. An example, last Friday, we dropped our kids off to the Heat game, and they were there with teachers and assistants, and they sat and they watched the game. You guys, I am going to put in my story tonight and possibly maybe on my page tomorrow some pictures from that game and how wonderful it was. It gave us parents like a night out. And I know the other schools have that too, where they have a parents' night out and somebody, that wasn't available for special needs parents, y'all. That's something that is just not done. And the fact that we have that option at our kids' school is amazing. And it wasn't just for everyone. It was because my son is part of the basketball team. And I think when you have a child with special needs, and some people, you might give up hope that they'll ever be on a basketball team or the key club or debate or anything like that. And we have that available to us. That's one of the many reasons why I absolutely love my kids' school. Uh, Super great. But I want to also talk to you guys about chiropractic, my other passion when it's not autism. And I just want to say chiropractic isn't just for pain. And I had one of my good friends tell me, hi, Frida. She said, you always go on and say everybody's Dr. Pain, but I had to dig deep to see that you were a chiropractor. You should talk more about that. And oh, okay, I would love to. Chiropractic isn't just for pain, even though I am Dr. Pain. You can find me in Florida, right? It is about the nervous system and everything. You cannot function without your nervous system, and you want your nervous system in tip-top shape. And so our philosophy is that the spine protects the brain and the body, and that's your communication highway, right? Your spinal cord. So getting small weekly adjustments can support you for better sleep, for less tension, to improve your mobility, and also stress regulation. Now, I try to stay in happy town, but it's not easy always. Getting adjusted weekly helps. I have friends, and everybody's in that perimenopause, menopause thing. And of course, supplementation is super helpful. And if you decide to do HRT, that's been a wonderful thing as well. But also making sure your body is free from any maladies and discomfort will absolutely help you. So in my clinic, I see people who waited until the pain was just unbearable. You don't have to wait. We believe in preventable health care and not just reactive health care. And I always wish that people would came to me before. They say I can go over x-rays and they'll say, Doc, I mean, is that normal? I'm like, well, it could be normal for you. It's hard to say because I'm seeing you now when you already have a discomfort or you already have an issue. So if you are not under chiropractic care, consider it. It's a good thing. So if you ever seen a chiropractor before, comment yes or no below. Let me know if that's something you have done. And I want you to understand that it's just a lifestyle. Wellness, exercise, nutrition, it's a lifestyle and it's not one that requires you to be perfect. I do help people with a wellness all the time that aren't my patients just online. And I think people think that they can make that commitment either after they get sick and they're forced to, or when they're really to clean up. Like it's like I want to fashion it to when people think that I love God and I believe in Christ and everything, but I'm not ready yet. And I always want to say, what you mean ready for what? To be like really into it. And I don't believe that it requires your complete totality, right? Because God is ready to accept you as you are, when you are. And I don't think you have to show up perfect in order for God to take you seriously. And you don't have to show up extremely perfect for your health to start taking you seriously either. It is small incremental steps that actually get you to where you want to go. Just like we don't show up perfect in marriage, right? I would like to try to, like I proclaim to. My husband might tell you different, but I try to. But you show up into the very best form of fashion you can. That's what you do when it comes to your health. So you want to get support for your mood, for your sleep, for your inflammation. It's not a switch. I can recommend you absolutely where you should go and what you should start with where it comes to supplement and nutrition. But it doesn't require you to show up perfect in order to start benefiting from those things, right? Nor should you expect your doctor or even your protocols to perfectly, but because everybody is different. So I always tell people to give it time. If you were undergoing traditional medicine and they prescribed you something for your blood pressure, you have to give that time. It doesn't drop your blood. It's not a light switch. And I wish in some avenues, in some respects, that the body responded like this. Wow, how amazing. We'd be rich, right? I wish the body responded like that, but everybody's different. And it's small little incremental steps that get you there. So if you ever wanted to know what I personally use or recommend, just message me and I'm always happy to share. However, I cannot treat you. I cannot, you can tell me all your things, but I can't, we will not be entering into a doctor patient relationship, but I'll do my best to give you some sort of guide. So for busy moms, I know how it is to ignore your health. I promise I can go back on a Facebook timeline and go up and down. And you see my face go big, little, big, 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 little, big, little, big, big, little. I put a video, actually, if you check back on a couple of posts back, there's a video that the iPhone did for me. And you see skinny, big, skinny. And all of that. And I think as moms, we even as healthcare, we all ignore our health until you can completely burn out. And while I was in those steps, y'all, I didn't think I was ignoring my health. I thought I was doing fine. I thought I was being amazing, right? In fact, most of the time I thought I looked good. I tell my friends now, like, why didn't you tell me my face was so big? They were like, I didn't see you as big. You look fine to me. So I lost over 75 pounds and it was steady habits. It wasn't just, injection or anything like that. It was steady and you had to do these little things. And luckily, I had friends and family members who came along with me with that journey. And again, it wasn't perfect, but showing up counted. So I'm kind of mad at myself this week. I didn't show up too good when it comes to my fitness. Luckily, right now on my plan, it's just a few nights a week, a few days a week. I do a little strength training and one good cardio session. Tomorrow, I'm doing 10K steps Miami. So I'll be taking my 10,000 steps with a couple of hundred strangers. You guys will hopefully see me stream from there and I can show you some things. But I'm looking forward to that, just mixing it up and also allowing time for it's just me. Like my husband's like, you didn't tell me you were gonna go. Like, no, because it's just gonna be first thing in the morning and then a little mommy time and then hopefully spend some time with a good friend. So if you want to follow more of my wellness journey, just make sure that you are here at this page. And I also have a wellness focused group that my friends and I are in, and just sharing some good sweet things. So I appreciate you guys for joining me. I know this was kind of impromptu, but I think every Friday night, especially for this month of February, I will definitely do a live and little ones throughout the week. If you have any questions or anything you want me to address, particularly I am in Florida, so the Florida Department of Health has been doing some things and sharing some knowledge, and I think it could be a good thing. I will probably do some in my story, just a couple of FYI things they've been putting out, and I don't know, you guys. I'm you know, I'm into health and wellness, so I'm glad they're letting people know information. Um, we'll see. We'll decide together, right? So have a good Friday night, and I'll talk to you guys